Hey guys, it's Tony here. So today I want to talk to you guys about Bitcoin. Specifically today we're looking at it at the weekly time frame. Now, Bitcoin is actually pumping up. We were pumping up since July of 2021, and this looks actually pretty healthy. And this makes everybody ask the question, where will even Bitcoin go? Because we had this first spike and we actually had the second spike down, and now we look like we're having another spike or wave, you can call it. And it kind of looks like we're following the same pattern, and this makes many to believe that we're going to be going parabolic soon. And I actually thought this myself because we also had a fractal in the 2013 market right here, and that is pretty true. But what if I'm telling you that everybody believes the 2013 market right now? They think that this and this are repeating so much. I usually thought that too. I thought that we were right now repeating the same market here because this market made us go parabolic, first wave, then we went down. So basically we started going like this and we went straight up, blow off top, coming down, confirming support on this level, and we keep going up. And we actually kind of look like we did the same thing that we were doing in the first wave. So if I delete all of these lines right here, you can see that we were going pretty fast up, then we had a rally down, and then we went higher up, and of course after that we had the bear market. Now that's what we could be seeing right now. We had the sideways action, then we went pretty fast up, then down, and right now we could be seeing a parabolic run up that way. That's what everybody believes. But today I want to talk to you guys about what I believe and how that may be wrong, and we could be seeing a breakout after 90,000 next year. Not this year, but we will have to wait till next year to actually see something crazy, and I'm going to be explaining to you guys why. So watch till the end. Let's get into this video. So Bitcoin is right now going up, and it's already at $62,000, and we actually started going sideways. So if we go on the daily time frame, you guys can see that we're right now practically not doing anything, just going sideways. And everybody thinks we're starting to slow down, we're going to have a dump down. Now that actually looks pretty good, because how everybody thinks right now is that we're going to be seeing a gigantic pump up, and that we're going to be pumping to like $400,000, $300,000, because we practically doing the same exact thing that happened in 2013. So look at this. We had this pump up, and then a pump down, and another pump up in 2013. You guys can see that it started off a little bit, it started off pretty fast, but then it quickly turned in a nearly parabolic run up. Then we had a dump down, correction, and then it started off again a little tiny bit, and then a gigantic parabolic run up. And then after that, of course, we had the blow off top. Now everybody thinks that we could be seeing the same exact thing happen right now. And of course, if we drag our line, if I drag from the start of the bull market all the way to the bottom, and then I drag it over here to where we are right now, and we put it like this, you guys can see that if I actually drag it to be on the COVID dump, you guys can see that the target of where we're supposed to go is $789,000 this cycle. And look at where we are right now. So what they're saying right now is that we're supposed to be going straight parabolic and reach 789,000 in 3 weeks. 3 weeks! Now, that sounds crazy, but everybody's like, wait, Bitcoin did this before. But when Bitcoin did this was right over here in 2013. And where we were was at $100, and we pumped to $1,000. Now, pump from $100 to $1,000 sounds pretty reasonable, and that's only $900 move up. And you guys can see that the percentage was about 1,300%. Now if you go here, the amount for us to pump is from $62,000 to $800,000. That's like 700%. That's like a $700,000 pump, and the percent that you need is still $1,000. So if we actually do this, we will have to be pumping 1,000%, but the amount of money we're going to have to be going up, since Bitcoin market cap is much bigger. In order for us to have more moves up, we have to get more money in. So right now, if like back then we could have a specific price to actually move us up, like by $1, right now it's much bigger, because Bitcoin right now market cap is much bigger. There's much bigger coins, so much bigger supply, much bigger demand, so it moves a little bit slower. So that's why, well, actually, not even a little bit. So that's why right now this does not seem possible that we can do this. I mean, technically you could be seeing 1,000% pump like we did in 2013 all the way up to 786 right now, and that's what everybody's thinking in 3 weeks. But that's crazy. Why? No, I don't think that. What I'm thinking right now is that we also have the 2020 pump up, and nobody's even paying attention to that. So let's grab from, I'm just saying, from here all the way to the top of the 2020 pump up, and let's drag it over here. Now, how this is saying we will go is this is already a little tiny bit longer and not as high. This will actually take us to $374,000. Now, what this is showing is that we will actually be going pretty slowly up. And of course, this is an indicator down here, but you guys can see that these dumps actually happen pretty closely. So we had a dump right here, we had a dump right over here, we also had a dump here, and now we could technically be seeing a dump right here again. So Bitcoin right now where we're standing, we could be seeing a dump, and that's what I think could happen. Let me just explain to you guys why I think this could happen, a dump, and why this indicator right now I'm showing, this previous 2020 run-up will actually maybe is tying with this run-up. So like this, we have this support right here, and we also have this resistance right here. Now what does this look like? This looks like a rising wedge, and the rising wedge target, it basically comes about to back down here to $56,000. Now that would be a pretty good dump. We could be seeing a dump even maybe lower to where this starts, because we usually go from 70% to 100% of the way down. So we could be seeing a dump all the way to $52,000. From $55,000 to $52,000 is the target if we break out. And look what Bitcoin is doing right now as I'm making this video. It's breaking out. Now, of course, we could be seeing a fake. We could have another support, which is just going to make this indicator stronger, because this is a rising wedge, and that is a bearish pattern. So this could be making us fall down. Now, if I go back to the weekly time frame, this pattern shows that we could be falling down at the same exact time as we're doing right now. So after that, we keep going up, and we're going to go to about 89,000, 90,000. And after that, we're going to have another dump down. Then after that, we're going to be going higher. And by the time this could happen, this could be already 2021, which seems logical. This is logical. We're not going to be going straight up like we did in 2013. I think this is logical that we're going to be seeing this pump up, because 1,000% right now does not sound really reasonable in 3 weeks to pump up. I mean, if technically we right now break $100,000, then I'm going to have to rethink this. But right now, we're starting to look like we're falling down. So right now, I think we're going to be doing this. So this more looks like a 20% up. And what I could even say is that the first leg up we had right here was the 2013 leg up. So it was this gigantic parabolic, because we started out slow and we went parabolic. Then we had the dump, and then it had the transition of going into 2020, which was actually a more slower pump up, and it was more like a curve. So that's what we could be seeing right now. So that's what it looks like. But then we have to remember this. Bitcoin never repeats, but it does rhyme. So even though Bitcoin does look like that, it does look like it's doing the 2020 pull up, we could be seeing something pretty different than what we usually see, because if you zoom out and you look at all of them, all of these pumps up, all of these bull markets, they each have their own characteristics. I mean, 2013 pump up, we had this pump, we had a double top, we had a spike 1, spike 2, then over here we had a pretty, it was more like a curve up, and right now we're having something completely different again. So we're having, everybody thinks it's going to be right now pump up, but what it could be is a mixture of both. We could be seeing a pump, a double top, like spike up, but more slowly, like that. So instead of this fast one. So each thing has its own characteristics. Each bull market has its own characteristics. So we could be seeing something completely different, because Bitcoin never repeats, but it does rhyme. So even though we have that that indicator that shows us where we could be going, I think we will be doing about that. And of course, it's showing that indicator showed that previous bull market shows that about this time we should be dumping down, and in January 2021, that's when we actually should be breaking the $90,000. So what I think we should do right now, is wait for Bitcoin to dump, and just watch it not break 100, and watch it not even break $90,000 in till next year. If it does break that, then we technically could be seeing the gigantic pump up to $7,400, $740,000, which is illogical. But I think if we break 90,000, then I'm gonna have to rethink this whole entire thing. But the chances of that happening is really tiny. One to Google, because it's so much greater right now than how we went back then. We actually, if you turn off log chart, which is what I have right now, Bitcoin is actually, I mean, it looks like it's going much higher up, but if you turn on log chart, like I have right here, and then you turn on the BLX chart, the indicator to show like what we're going to do, the actual bands are right now going sideways more and more and more. So we're actually technically rising by percents less. And the target of this percent, by the way, the target of the top right now, where we are right now, is 130,000. So if we want to pump all the way to 700,000 in 3 weeks, by the time we come there, we're going to be much higher. So we're going to be like this. We're going to see this gigantic spike. And if that happens, then this BLX chart will probably be broken, because we never broke this band before to the top. And really, everybody wants to know what's going to happen if we break it. So we're going to have something crazy happen if we go to 700,000. So that is completely illogical because of the size of Bitcoin market cap and the amount of money it takes to pump up and the amount of people has to come in right now. So we have to do, guys, wait, see Bitcoin not break the 90,000, and see, we will be seeing a dump right now soon. And if this is true, then we're going to be seeing a rise, and I want to say in the Russian word постепенно, but we're going to be seeing it a little bit slower than usual. We're going to be seeing rising, we're going to be seeing it have a rise up and then down and then another pump up and down. That's what I think we will be seeing for Bitcoin. So that's what I think we should do. Wait. We will have a small dump right now, and after that we will keep going up, and we'll see a dump down and this dump up, not the gigantic pump to $700,000 in 3 weeks. Like, who thinks that right now? So that's what I think Bitcoin will do. So with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. Don't forget to click that post notification bell. Subscribe to my Telegram channel. That's where I post all my videos and ideas. Link in the description. I'll see you guys next video. Bye!